So what's going on? Where are you getting the sleeves?
I can't tell you where I buy them, but I can tell you that Afremu is not allowed to be the only player in the league that wears sleeves. And I'm gonna try to get a new one every weekend for the LCS. No promises, but I have pretty big plans for them for sure.
Hey guys, Parks Owsley here with the Shotcaller, joined by Damonte, the mid laner for Echo Fox. You guys just had a great performance. You have the lowest deaths in the whole entire summer season. Congratulations. How's your team doing?
Everyone is really happy about that game. We basically have never played like that before, and I mean it's a super rare occurrence that you see an Echo Fox game and then you see less than 10 deaths on the team. So everyone was super happy about it, and definitely Smoothie is a big reason why that happened.
Yeah, so let's talk about that actually. He came on, everyone was kind of curious, how quickly are they going to be able to transition from, that you've done a lot of roster swaps and kind of changes and Huni moving around, so you're used to change. Mm-hmm. But this is pretty big, yeah. And it seems like, it's only been one game, but it definitely worked out. So how has it been transitioning with that?
Well, Tuesday is when everything happened of last week, and Smoothie basically practiced with us Tuesday, and at that practice, he came in and he just started saying, he's like, what the heck are you guys doing? Like just because the game is just because the game isn't over, or like just because the game is over doesn't mean you should stop trying and just like try to fight them all the time. And basically throughout the whole week, like games were difficult for us, but at the same time playing with Smoothie, he's always like a backbone for everyone. And he's always just like making sure we're still trying to win. And he doesn't force us to do anything crazy. Whereas before, like if anything is going wrong, we will just force over and over.
So kind of keeping you grounded.
Yeah.
So that's always a nice thing to have. I know, actually, funny enough, FlyQuest, the team you just played, they've talked about that as well. Like they brought JJ in, and he's like, guys, just focus. Just don't hard int just because we're slightly behind. So how does this change your shot calling? Because he is a pretty big voice, and you also have Dardoch and Huni, who everyone thinks of as very big, strong, like I want to do this player. So how does he fit in with all of that?
I think the team dynamic changes a lot bringing Smoothie in. Before, we kind of played in the style, or as like the Dardoch show. We saw him on Graves and Kindred almost every game, and now today you see us like playing through other lanes very well. We have Lawrence or Lost playing just Varus. He's playing a very like contained style of play, and then we have me on Syndra, and Smoothie is just running around the map, just facilitating the whole game. Whereas like Dardoch is slowly transitioning away from being the 1v9 player on Echo Fox, and we're playing as a team really. And I think our game showcases it a lot today. Dardoch, like he did like 1800 damage, and then Smoothie did 1900. So like no flame to Dardoch, right? He did his job, but when all three of your lanes are winning that hard and you're a jungler, like the game feels too free, and all he has to do is make sure that like we aren't messing up too much, and it's just gonna be a free win.
Yeah, it seemed very calculated. Yeah. You guys, shut them down very meticulously. So how does this unlock then the rest of the four players? Because, you said Dardoch doesn't have to 1v9 now. Yeah. So is this something that you then just become a very standardized team? Or does this actually even increase the likelihood that you guys can rotate things around just because you have another really smart player?
I think for the most part, we will start standardizing our play a lot more just because it helps practice as well. Kind of being a Fiesta team, your practice throughout the week isn't very great, but just over this last week, I felt that our practice was better than it ever has been. So I think you might see a little bit less of the crazy stuff, but we always have that factor thrown in because we have players like me and Huni who are pretty much capable to play any role in the game. So I think you never know what's in store really, but anything can happen.
And I want to talk about you then as well. We saw you sub in at Rift Rival some. That was when you started to play here again. And then there was still kind of a curiosity about, will you be the long-term starter? Yeah. And now it seems pretty solid. Like it's you all the way. So did that kind of unlock any, confidence or even pressure, like positive pressure that I really need to work because it's me going forward?
Yeah, I mean, before this, I wanted to just qualify for Worlds for Huni and Dardoch, but now I'm playing with a world-class support as well. So now I'm not only trying to win Worlds for Huni and Dardoch, it's like Smoothie wants to be there. Smoothie hella wants to go to Worlds, and now me and Lost have a lot of pressure on us to really step up as like the two new guys and really just do our jobs. And after the game today against FlyQuest, I feel like it's more than possible that we can finish first this split and go to Worlds.
Well, good luck with that. You've got a little while left, but yeah, 7-4. You're at the top. You're looking pretty good. So I want to ask, what's up with the sleeves? I feel like you've always got a new sleeve on. You came up to Rift Rivals. You had the American flag,
Yeah.
rocking it, looking pretty classy, matching the jersey. So what's going on? Where are you getting the sleeves?
I can't tell you where I buy them, but I can tell you that Aframu is not allowed to be the only player in the league that wears sleeves. And I'm gonna try to get a new one every weekend for the LCS. No promises, but I have pretty big plans for them for sure.
So do you share your sleeve strats with Aframu, or is it kind of like a little competition, or just?
I mean, he probably doesn't really know who I am yet, but like maybe in the future. Like I'm trying to be cooler than him right now, so we'll see how it goes. But for now, I'm just kind of doing my own thing, and if he notices, then it will be a competition.
Yeah, it's always nice when Aframu notices you. So, well, that's super fun. Any other thoughts you have about the team, the new team? I know there's some coaching changes as well. You're going through a bunch of change. Has worked out for the one game so far.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts going forward?
No, I mean, I'm just really excited for the rest of the split. I played with Lost all of last split in Academy, and me and him basically tore everyone apart. And I'm pretty sure now that we're in LCS and we have even better competition to play versus, that me and him are just going to keep getting better and better throughout the split. And I think Echo Fox will just be a force to be reckoned with, and every team needs to watch out.
I would agree. And the last point before we get to Worlds, because that's where you want to go, we have to talk about the NA side of things.
Yeah.
So, you are an NA mid laner, and there are only a couple other NA mid laners here. Who he technically is now NA, but of course he wasn't. He didn't start here, so he only half counts. How do you feel like you kind of live up, or are you planning to maybe change the narrative of NA mid laners not really being kind of our best position?
Yeah, I think honestly you're seeing a lot of new NA mids play pretty well. Like mainly it's me and Golden Glue right now. Whenever Golden Glue gets his chance to play on stage for C9, he's been performing super well. And Pobelter's always been a rock of Team Liquid or whatever team he's played for. And who he is like the new NA mid, I guess. But I mean, he's playing exceptional this split as well. So I think we'll see. I think I want to cement myself as the same level as Pobelter, if not better. I have a lot of work to do, obviously, but I can feel my improvement just from these last 3 weeks playing in LCS and playing scrims every week. So I think I have the capability to do it.
Best of luck. Working hard to keep us from having to import all the EU mid laners every year. Cool. Well, thank you so much. And I will be watching your team as things unfold and you get even more solid together. Before we go, I'm going to challenge you to rock, paper, scissors.
All right.
Are you ready? Have you prepared?
I've prepared.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors. He has. He prepared. I lose every time. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you next time. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching that video. To find more, you can click some off to the side. Like and subscribe. We really appreciate that. And comment below. I'd like to hear what you guys are thinking. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you next time.